Hey guys, and welcome back to this Tottenham FIFA 18 career mode. Obviously pleased with how things went in the last episode, despite scraping a draw against Bayern Munich, which was enough obviously to get us through, and then only a 1-0 win against West Brom. Could have been 5, 6 or 7 if only I learnt how to finish. So I'm looking to kick on from that. We've got Bournemouth and somebody else, obviously, today. Let's have a look. Bournemouth and Stoke. You can see the next round draw of the Champions League has been made. So in tomorrow's episode, we'll have Liverpool and then the first leg against Monaco. Not sure how I feel about that. It's not the hardest draw, but by no means an easy draw either when you were looking at the teams that were left. And despite, obviously, the draw and the win in the last episode, there are still calls to up the sliders a little bit. So I've put a little poll at the top. Do you think this is an acceptable level to carry on playing? That the game's close enough for you? Or do you want me to up them and see where we go from there? Let me know on the poll at the top. But now, let's jump in. I'm actually dreading this game. Those of you that have followed this series from the beginning will know that Bournemouth are our bogey side. Cannot beat them. They're lining up 4-4-1-1. Callum Wilson, obviously, you can see they're playing just behind the main striker. Wilson got a hat-trick in the Premier League at the weekend. And look at Gaitan. Why is Gaitan at Bournemouth? What an absolute signing for them. We have lined up with our usual little funky formation. Someone asked what it was. It's a 3-5-2, but I've modified it slightly. Modified the positions just a little bit. Angel Correa playing up front with Harry Kane today. He doesn't get a lot of game time, Correa, which is unfortunate for him, but let's see if he can do something today. Oh, Gaitan, stop it. It's the first minute. I don't need this in my life. Davinson Sanchez, head that back. Well played. I think at one point in this series, Bournemouth actually beat us like 6 or 7-0, something like that. It was in the FA Cup, wasn't in the league, but still, we got an absolute hiding. So I'm looking to give them a hiding today if we can. Here's Harry Kane. Eriksen's made a run. Eriksen's been found. Touch. Finish. Christian Eriksen. That is a beautiful goal. And we're not that long into this game. You celebrate in front of those home fans, mate. Inside the opening 10 minutes, Kane turning provider. Lovely little weighted pass. Eriksen still had a lot to do, and he did it well. We're leading against Bournemouth. We are leading against Bournemouth. Everybody stay calm. Josh King, what a turn. He's found Callum Wilson as well. He's backing up the defender. Wilson, oh, he lays it off. Gaitan on his left foot, blocked by Gareth Bale. Corner then to the home side. Whipped in. Lloris punches it. Could have caught that, mate. You weren't under a great deal of pressure. Bournemouth still coming forward. Davinson Sanchez an interception. And the counter-attack could be on. Correa finds Eriksen. Kane ahead of him. Kane is the only man ahead of him at this point. Correa's making a run on the switch. And Eriksen is the man to pick him out. Oh, what a touch. Hit it, Correa. Oh, that is beautiful. What an absolute goal. I'm going to go and chase that dog down the advertising hoardings. Did you see it? Just moving across there. What an absolute thunderbolt from Angel Correa. All about the pass from Christian Eriksen as well. The interception from Sanchez. That is a textbook counter-attack. The first touch was unreal. And then it sat up so nicely for him. Here's Callum Wilson. Oh, he's gone past Jan Vertonghen. There's a man in the middle, but we're looking to stay with him, which means Wilson's got space. Davinson Sanchez dives in. Bournemouth score. But I'm actually quite relieved because the penalty's been given. That is terrible, terrible refereeing. I had to do something. I had to make a challenge. Davinson Sanchez gets booked, but I'll take that because if we can save this penalty, that's amazing. Wilson limping off. Doesn't look good for him, does it? He's going into the crowd, though. Clear pen. Definite pen. Yep, and a yellow. Going to be Josh King. That dog just ran across the advertising hoarding again. That's really putting me off. So is Josh King's run-up. Hopefully it's better penalty for them than Rondon's. Lloris trying to put him off, and it's gone wide again. People keep missing penalties against us. It was better strike than Rondon's, but look, it's not even close. What a lively start to this one. 20 minutes, 21 minutes on the clock. We've had a missed penalty, 2 goals, a contender for goal of the season, one of them. Eriksen into Son. Plays it off to Goretzka. Here's Correa into Bale. Could be 3. Gareth Bale, call as you like. Lovely, fast, slick passing move once again. And this scoreline is not a fair representation of this game at all. Bournemouth well in it. They obviously scored a goal that was disallowed, missed the penalty. It's not a fair representation. We are just being far more clinical in front of goal. Something which we've lacked in recent weeks. Correa turning provider this time, and Bale just slots it home. Sanchez goes out of his position but wins the ball. Had to do that, otherwise we'd have been in real trouble. Pokes it forward as well to Eriksen. Turns. Correa, he might as well have a go. Everything he's done today has come off. Just in first half stoppage time, why not? What was Christian Eriksen doing there? He was like breakdancing on the floor. Did we all just see that? Here you go. Goes up for the header. Goes down. Spins round. Rolls. Carries on going. What? If I speed that up in super fast motion, that is going to look very strange. Let's have a little look. Ready? Put a little bit of a beat to it. What's he doing? There we go. Half-time whistle goes. We're okay. 3-0 up. Can't get much better than that at half-time, to be fair. Harry coming forward. Bournemouth got a bit of a different mindset about them in the second half. Wow, that was close from Fernandes. Only about an inch or so over the bar, but they've come out with a lot more purpose. It was a great build-up play. Let's see Lloris getting nowhere near it. Here come Bournemouth again with Chiesa. Fizzes one in to Josh King. Callum Wilson. Sanchez has been booked, so he can't dive in. Josh King just tries to bend one into that corner. Again, Lloris was beaten, but unfortunately for Bournemouth, just the wrong side of the post. Dele Alli. Oh. Harry finds King. Why didn't they play like this in the first half? Here's Wilson. Son, good defending. Oh, lovely little turn as well. Bit of good fortune, but he got away from his man. Now the counter-attack could be on. This is where we've hurt Bournemouth earlier on in this game. Son. That's the end of that one. Harry lovely pass. Chiesa down this right-hand side. Jan Vertonghen staying with him. Ball is into Wilson. Oh, see you later. Why has he laid that off? Oh, no, why haven't we cleared that? We're getting into a right pickle here at the moment. Gaetan turns, quick feet. Bale takes it off him. Lovely. Now I'm going to smack it away. Gaetan again. Into the feet of Wilson. Nice turn. Fast feet. Ball is found by Josh King. Harry into Fernandes. Leon Goretzka. Perfectly timed tackle. It's a corner though. Corner. Outswinger. Son heads it down. Bale can run, obviously. Look at the pace of the guy and the space he's got to run into. Could play a cheeky 1-2 here with Correa. Oh, he's found Harry Kane instead. That is not the ball I was trying to play. It seems to have worked okay. ERIKSEN dinks one over the top, looking for Son. Fernandes clears. There's Fernandes. A lot of space. ERIKSEN's not going to catch anybody, is he? He's not the fastest, bless him. Ali's trying to get back there. Fernandes. Oh, see you later, Dele. Cuts inside. Backing away. Jan Vertonghen, good interception. Just stood up. Didn't dive in, but he's given the ball away. Not for the first time today. And again. Get rid of it. There we go. I don't like just smacking the ball clear because we're 3-0 up. So I'd like to put some sort of counter-attack together, which we've done now, by the way. And that's the end of that one again. But Correa will pick it up. He finds Kane now. Has he got the pace to go all the way on his own? Harry Kane could drive one across the box. He's done that, and Cook scrambles it clear. Dele Alli into Goretzka. He can hit them. Oh, lovely turn. Lovely strike. Good save from Begovic. Good footwork from Leon Goretzka. Oh, don't lose it there, Marco. Marco van Hinkel's lost it. It's been played into Harry Kane. Not the man you want on there. Good low-driven shot. Actually, I remembered to do a low-driven shot, but I could have taken that one a bit closer. Here's Benikofobi. What's he going to do? Pass it to Dele Alli. Cool. Does he want to transfer to Tottenham or what? Just thought he'd pass it to us. Kane finds Correa. Back to Harry Kane. No. Although, Kane has done well to make something of that. Why are they letting Harry Kane run at them? Do they not know who he is? Top of the goal scoring charts as usual. Harry Kane. Corner comes in. Headed away. Go on. Belter. Deflects off Benikofobi. Correa stays down. I hope that's not serious because he's had a very, very good game and we're into stoppage time. Full time whistle goes. I hope he's okay because that would really put a downer on what was a really good performance and a good win against our bogey side. Eddie Howe, respectful at the end. Nothing's going right for the guy, is it? I give him a shot in the team. He asked for a shot before the game, which is why I started him. And now he's broke his toe. He's going to be out for 2 months. Brilliant. Considering we're in April, that's him out for the season. It's the 4th of April. 2 months, we'll take it up to June. Yeah, he's definitely out. He won't play again. Stoke at home next. Some players in need of a rest for this one. Not that man. He wants a golden boot again. He'll have a new strike partner for today, though, because obviously Correa is out for the season, so Tammy Abraham gets a shot. Pulisic comes in for Son. Marcus Edwards comes in on the right for Bale, who needs a rest. Winks and Kovacic. Don't think that's a partnership we've played before. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Foyth and Dyer come back in to defence. Stoke lining up with a 5-2-3 formation. Very much set up, I think, to hit us on the counter. Previously, when teams have played 2 in centre mid against us, we've torn them apart because of the space we have to just knock the ball around. I hope that's the case again today, but similarly against some of the teams that are not doing very well in the league, such as Stoke, they're the games that we've struggled the most. Kovacic. Still Kovacic on the edge of the box. Looks to finesse one. Kovacic straight at Jack Butland. Stoke was sitting very deep there. There's no way I'd have been able to pass my way through. There's Choupo-Moting. Gives it straight to Edwards. Inside to Kane. Counter-attack could be on. Dele Alli knocks it left. Christian Pulisic can burst onto this. He's on his weaker left foot, but he might go for goal. Pulisic, he's dragged it wide. That was unlucky. Should have looked to bend that one. Instead I went for power, which was the wrong option. I didn't know whether he'd hit it right or left-footed, to be fair. Obviously, if I'd have gone for finesse and he'd have taken that with his left foot, he would have just curled it straight into the arms of Jack Butland. So that's probably why I went for power. Pulisic does win the header, though, and we can come forward once again, but not for very long. Cameron finds Jurgen into the feet of Berahino. What a turn. Was not expecting him to do that. I thought he was going to take the ball away from the defender. It's a good save from Hugo Lloris, though. First chance of the game for Stoke. Kovacic. Little ball inside is nice to Dele Alli. Again, this is where Stoke struggle with only two in the middle, but their defensive line is so deep. Dele Alli goes for goal. Why not? He had the momentum. You can see just how far back they're sitting here. They've definitely come to defend or counter, but it makes it difficult for us. Where our strength is passing the ball over the top of the defence, using the pace sort of out wide, or with Bale or Kane, who is quick enough to get on the end of a through ball. But with the Stoke defence virtually sitting on the edge of their own penalty area, we can't do that. We can't get the ball through beyond the last man, but they are not having any problems. Abate whips the ball to the back stick and Foyth wins the header. But here's a prime example. Normally we'd ping that over the top, and this time we actually can. Tammy Abraham, can he take this in his stride? He can. Oh, the touch was so poor. So heavy. Here's Choupo-Moting. What's he going to do? Little turn. Oh, what a pass. Offside flag? No, Berahino's onside. It's scrambled away by Jan Vertonghen. Stoke starting to come into this game now. 5 minutes before the break. Abate, though, is giving the ball away. And that'll be the end of the Stoke attack, and that'll be the end of ours as well, because the game has stopped because Cameron is injured and unable to continue. Pulisic, maybe one last chance before the half-time whistle goes. Ali finds Kovacic, looking to make something happen here. Turns past his man. Oh, that is the worst dive. He got the ball, and then there was like a bit of a second phase, and then Kovacic just threw his hands in the air and fell on the floor. That's harsh on Stoke. If we scored from this, I can imagine Mark Hughes will smash up the dugout. He's been booked as well. That's mental. Let's have another look at it. Gets the ball there. Oh, that's terrible refereeing. Apparently Eric Dyer is the best set-piece taker we've got on the pitch at the moment. Let's see if he can get it up and over the wall. No, he's hit the wall in the face. Insult to injury for Choupo-Moting, who gave the free kick away, picked up a yellow card, and then got one to the face. Oh, ball is bouncing around in the box. How did everybody miss that? Dyer could have swept that home, but I don't think he was expecting the ball to come his way. Half-time whistle goes, still 0-0 against the Stoke side that are really struggling this season. Clapped off, though. They're happy with what they've seen. Hopefully, in the second 45, we can find the breakthrough. Stoke loft it forward. Harry Winks wins the header. Kovacic. Dele Alli. I need to sneeze. Dele Alli. Do something before I sneeze. Here's Kovacic. Back to Tammy Abraham, who hits the shot. Ball's in the box. Dele Alli helps it on. Butler with the save. Ugh. Kovacic helps the ball on to Kane. Into Tammy Abraham, who had that opportunity earlier on, but his touch let him down. Now he's found Dele Alli. Oh, Martin Zindi, what a block! And he's beaten Ali to the loose ball to scoop the ball away. That was a real opportunity. Ali just didn't strike it cleanly. It was a hell of a block, though. Definitely saved a goal, Martin Zindi. And now at the other end, Stoke coming through. Vertonghen with the interception. And again, brilliant defending. But Hector spreads the ball out to Choupo-Moting. Into the box. Foyth with a good challenge this time. Cross comes in, though. Vertonghen's there again. Choupo-Moting's the man it falls to, and Foyth is there again. Good defending by those two. And we're going to hit Stoke on the break, are we here? Kane waits for a runner. Only Dele Alli making the run, so he pings it to Abraham, who finds Pulisic. His pace could get him in behind here. Kane's at the back stick. Instead it goes all the way to Edwards. I had to volley that, and that was absolutely atrocious. Hector finds Jurgen into Mbula. Chips the ball over top. Crouchy is there. I'm not going to beat him in the air. He's come on for the injured Berahino. Here's Jurgen. Oh, nice turn. Chance to shoot, but he took too long. Pulisic can help it on its way. Abraham finds Kane. Back to Tammy Abraham. He's got a defender to beat here. They've all got back now, Stoke. Abraham hits the shot straight into the midriff of Wimmer. That's got to hurt. Here's Edwards. Edwards, we're going to go for goal. Cut it back. Oh, I tried to cut it back and be unselfish. But Wimmer, the former Spurs defender, has bailed Stoke out again. Here's Crouchy now. He's not going to do me for pace. He finds Mbula, who finds Jurgen. End-to-end stuff now. Stoke have, despite setting up to defend early on, they're starting to go for it now. Foyth with a good interception. Slightly unorthodox clearance. Crouchy, Choupo-Moting, and Lloris with the save. I'm out of breath. This is exhausting. Making a double change for the last 15 minutes or so. Ali and Pulisic going off. Bale's going to come on and play out wide. Leon Goretzka will play in that cam role to see if he can have a big influence on the last portion of this game. It's a corner to Stoke, though. We need to double up on Crouchy here because he's obviously the main threat. Corner comes in, Lloris punches it to the edge of the box. Mbula will pick that up, and Goretzka, instantly involved, looks for Harry Kane, who's got there. He is very isolated though, Harry Kane, but he's always willing to run. What can he do here? Needs a bit of support. Here's Tammy Abraham. Finds Kovacic into Leon Goretzka. Immediately involved in this game, Leon Goretzka. Ah, it's a corner. Wimmer puts his body in the way. Again, Hughesy making a change. We're not going to pay any attention to that as Edwards lifts in this corner and Butland beats the ball away. Going to be picked up though by Foyth. Looking to help it back into the box. He's done that. Goretzka finds Edwards. Can he turn? He's left-footed. Oh, he's had the ball poked away from him at the vital moment. Oh. Ball's played in. Crouchy flicks it on. Straight into the arms of Hugo Lloris. I don't want to just pump it forward, even though time is not on our side. I want to make every attack and possession count. Kane finds Goretzka. Goretzka's going to have to turn the other way because Kane's run was blocked off. Here is Leon Goretzka. He's going all the way on his own. Leon Goretzka, yes! Oh, man. What an impact he's had in that cam role. Normally we play him deeper. I don't think he's a natural cam, is he? He is a natural central midfield player, I should say. But in that cam role today, he has pulled all the strings. And Wembley erupts. We look as though we've nicked all 3 points in a game which, let's face it, we expected to win and win more comfortably than this. It was lofted forward. Vertonghen wins the header. Bale will pick this up. We're into stoppage time. Only 2 minutes of it. The whistle's literally about to go, I think. Kovacic still bringing it forward though. Here's Kane. Got Edwards to his right. Got Abraham to his left. Finds Tammy Abraham. Might just go for goal. Oh, I saw the runner of Gareth Bale on the left-hand side, but the full-time whistle goes. Not a vintage performance, not a classic, but we've got the 3 points, and that is what we need at this stage of the season, because there's now only 9 Premier League games remaining. Time is running out for Liverpool to catch us with every victory that we get. So, sorry, 8 league games to go, and the lead is, come on, quick maths, 11 points. 11-point lead over second place Liverpool. We can put the final nail in their coffin in the very next game, because we take them on next. Chelsea are up into 3rd, Man United now 4th. Poor West Ham don't look as though they're going to hold a Champions League spot. Down at the bottom, obviously, we did beat Stoke, but they're looking to try and climb out of that relegation zone for the first time in a long time. We've also got Monaco, the first leg of the Champions League quarter-final in the next episode, so do subscribe so you don't miss out. Do hit the like button if you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one.